perfect week.
Probably.
It's
We're live now.
right.
Please make us do a count.
This episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. If you guys want to buy tickets for sporting events, wrestling shows, football matches, concerts, anything, the best place to go for your tickets for any event is SeatGeek. So head over to SeatGeek right now and get the best offers on your tickets. Mm-hmm. Oh, the start! Jesus Christ, man!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for technical difficulties, but welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. I am the Trust One Pinkcatcher, as always. Joining me today is the King of the Cruiserweights in the United States, Aled Tom, the Crocod Christian Vega,
Blammo.
and the Trolley Man Liam Warren.
Spaghetti.
We need a better name for you, Liam.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting bored of the trolley.
Ravioli.
Well, the thing
And
is,
also taking things-
bro, what? Okay. Anyways, everyone, today we are talking about Roman Reigns crying. Is Jey Uso? What? Why is my screen frozen?
Just keep going, bro.
Why is your screen frozen?
I don't know.
They can hear.
Yes.
I don't know. Anyways, we're talking about Jey
Are you
Uso.
having issues again?
No, shut up. Jey Uso hopefully be the man to beat Roman Reigns, and the Elite and Blackpool Combat Club's final members for their Blood and Guts match next week. So,
Where to start?
where to start? I guess with Roman Reigns crying when
Where should we
Radio,
begin?
Radio, just don't, bro. If you're gonna be in the chat, just don't. Honestly, and just talk normally.
Right then. So I think we should start with Roman Reigns crying. Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
So this past Friday on Smackdown, the Bloodline came together for a little trial the Tribal Chief segment in Tribal Court. And Roman, of course, was like, I didn't call for this, so why is this happening? Because I'm the Tribal Chief, it makes no sense. If I don't do it, we're not doing it. But then, they were like, they all tried to do Roman and was like, look, I'm sorry for all this, I still see you as the heir and all that crap. And then he got down on one knee and was like, started crying. He was like, I'm so sorry. He hits Jey Uso in the fucking balls, mate. Hit him in the balls.
In the bows.
in the balls.
And the fact that, after a whole video playing on the Titantron of Roman manipulating them for years, they didn't think he was doing it again? No? Roman Reigns is a very good actor. He has starred in a few Hollywood movies.
With the Rock. He started with the Rock in the
Yes,
Fast and
Hobbs and Shaw, I believe.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes. And then, so what do you guys make of all that? 'Cause
I didn't
think
expect him to
the whole
charge.
fight, whole fight. I forgot to
Was
mention
he
the whole fight
legit
went
crying?
down.
Probably not.
That was a good acting.
Well, I mean, he had tears coming down his face, so
Probably.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to cry, but I knew something was gonna happen. Like, I was like, he was obviously gonna attack them, but I didn't know how it was gonna work. But the segment was gold, man.
So yeah, it lasted
It
for
was like
40
a
minutes.
passing of the
40
torch,
minutes
but
of
not really.
Yeah. Also, why was it not the main event?
Yeah, I don't get that either. Personally.
Because the rest of the show,
WWE's
felt
lazy sometimes.
well, no, the rest of the show felt rushed, and they had to just rush everything then because they didn't want to
Yeah,
put commercial
Like,
breaks
drag
during
it.
that.
they had to cut time for a lot of things, mainly because the first segment did go as long as it did. So that's why, like, AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross, for example, felt like a squash match.
Yeah, so if they got the last 40 minutes, those matches would have been fine.
Yeah.
It was originally going to be 20, but it went to 40 instead.
Not Hill, what's it? Che, we'll get to Solo and titles and stuff in a minute. But yeah, that segment was good. And I don't know what's next for them. I mean, Jey Uso's not going to have any babies, so.
Nah, I don't think he is. No. Because Roman was like, I'm going to make sure your family are put on my thumb for the entirety of their lives. Sort of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Roman's got 5 kids, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't need more.
Yeah, the fact he's churned out 5 kids, massive respect, I have to admit, but like, because 5 kids is a lot of people, but just saying.
That is a lot of humans.
Like, my parents had 3.
A lot of people.
I don't even have a kid, and I already hate them.
Mm-hmm, me too.
You know?
So, to add on to this whole thing after, the fight broke out early in the night where...
Oh, Jimmy went to hospital.
He was shipped off in an ambulance.
But
then Jey Uso returned to the building later that evening and was like, you and me, Uso, the way it started, 1-on-1. And I think we all know that's probably going to happen at SummerSlam, right?
Jey Uso versus Roman
I mean,
Reigns.
it kind of has to at this point.
Yeah, for the title.
It's going to happen at SummerSlam anyways.
And here's where we come...
But the question is, will Jey beat him?
There you go, that's the question. Is Jey Uso the guy to beat Roman Reigns?
In my opinion...
No.
In my honest opinion, I don't think Jey is going to beat
I don't see him.
for the title.
I don't think Jey's the guy.
It could happen, but I just don't see it happening.
That makes 3 of us then, or 4 of us, because, genuinely, I don't see Jey
Like,
Uso beating Roman
If you
Reigns.
think about it, storyline-wise, it would make a ton of sense.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
He's just not the guy.
Exactly.
They're going to carry this whole Bloodline storyline as far as they can, where eventually it leads to one of Cody's parts of his prophecy, where he says, everyone's going to leave you. It means Solo is next. So
And Solo is the guy.
whenever Solo does switch, whenever that does happen,
It's gonna happen. Who do you guys think the guy is?
Cody.
Okay, of course you're gonna say that.
It's
No, to
either
some
Cody
extent.
or Solo, in my opinion.
yeah, it's between those two.
I've been saying for months it's Solo, and honestly, I've been saying ever since Mania, Cody is just a theme song that sells t-shirts, and I'm sticking to that. And he's not that guy anymore. Yeah, he gets reactions, but if you think about it, if he didn't have the woe in his theme song, would he be this over?
Probably not.
I don't know, I feel like there's more reasons why Cody is over besides the woe.
Is there? Give me 2.
Solid in ring, very good talker on the microphone, is just generally looks like a star because he dresses in a suit when he's talking, and then when he's fighting, he has some very elaborate ring gear that's very shiny.
I think Solo's the guy. I also think the creative since Mania for Cody has been total garbage. This feud with Dominic Mysterio and this feud with Brock Lesnar has been total garbage, and there's been no reason for it whatsoever.
We still don't even know why Brock attacked Cody in the first place.
Exactly, that's what I'm
This
saying.
whole
Why
time.
is this keep happening?
Well,
We haven't
I
got a
think-
reason.
Yeah, Cody's like, the way you did it for no reason. I was like, well, maybe you should ask creative what the reason is, and then hopefully you can fucking get it out of Brock Lesnar next.
Because
Like,
if
what
they're
is
just
the
gonna
point
do-
of this?
I get it, right? Adversity. Yes, he needs it. Cool. But if he's gonna get it with no in the storylines with no reasons, then who's gonna care?
Probably no one, honestly.
We're gonna need to know why you're facing these people, Brock Lesnar F5'd you. Okay, why did he F5 you? You know? And also, something
We're always
Cody
at
said,
SummerSlam when we
if he
still don't
beats
know the
Brock
answer.
Lesnar, Cody said if he beats Brock Lesnar, he's next in line. But he didn't specify what title. That also makes me feel like he's going for Seth's title, because if he was next for Roman, he would have said that.
Yeah, there is that.
He didn't mention
True.
finish the story, he just said next in line.
But he also said in the Money in the Bank press conference thing that winning the World Heavyweight Championship is not finishing the story, it's another story. You know?
Yeah, but that was before this. He didn't mention the story in this promo, he just said next in line.
Yeah, whatever that means, we will see, I guess.
That means the women's title.
Yes, sure. I mean, Cody could pass off a
Or the Intercontinental title.
Cody could
But no,
pass off a
I mean-
woman. Just look at him.
I don't think Cody's the guy. I think he's just overhyped these days. Now, anyway. And you know, the only way I can really accept him winning the title from Hillman is if he wins the Rumble from number 1. Which also I don't think he's winning the Rumble, so.
Would he win 2 years in a row?
I don't know. Ask
I mean,
Vince.
it's been done before, but not for a lot of years.
Hmm.
I think the last person to ever, probably the only person to do it was probably Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. I think Solo's the guy. I think Solo fits perfect in there. The last one to turn on Hillman, the guy that he's expecting him to help him to defend, and then, you know, Hillman just hardly beats someone because Solo isn't there, and then, you know, Solo's the one to beat him. Then again, whoever beats Hillman won't feel as special anymore because he's got pinned now, so, you know, it doesn't mean anything if you beat Hillman these days.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you're pinning your most dominant guy, the guy that's on a 1,000 plus reign, not for the title in a tag match. So you're devaluing the potential or whoever's next to win the title. It's just a bit stupid.
Yeah. I guess it could be seen that way, but at the end of the day, I think the win at Money in the Bank still felt very special for the reason that Roman was the one who lost, but again, it does take away that aura that he is unbeatable. It just pretty much is. I think it's been part of the wider story.
If Cody, if Cody would have beaten Hillman at WrestleMania, it would have felt more special because he was the guy to pin him and beat him.
Yeah.
But now, whoever beats him for the title won't be the guy that beat him. They'll just be the guy that beat him for the title.
I think WWE thinks their fans are stupid though, that they don't remember those things, but then they will, because they're always like, oh, they'll forget by WrestleMania, but like, no, nobody realistically will. Like, come on.
I don't know, man. But I personally think Solo's the guy. So.
Understandable.
I'm just gonna have to wait and see where this goes. Honestly.
Okay,
Trey just said, I don't think Hey has been a great women's champion because after she won it, she barely even defended it. I mean, that's not her fault.
Yes. Rhea, again.
I mean, well, yeah, it's not her fault that she's not basically defending the title.
Every time she wins, every time she wins a title, Rhea, like, literally gives
Hey, get the phone.
I'm not even on my phone.
Yes, you are. You're looking down or something.
No, I'm not.
Look up there.
You're looking down this whole time, Peyton.
Unless you're looking at the bottom, yeah, you just see that, he put his phone to the
See,
side.
you liar! Liar! You were on your phone.
You motherfucker. Anyway.
We caught you in 4K.
Anyway, then moving on swiftly, we shall say that, you know, Rhea Ripley, right? Every time she wins a women's world championship, the creative gives her nothing. So they just fed Natalia to her about 4 times. You know?
We have been teasing Raquel on Deliver recently, though, so.
Raquel versus Rhea could happen, and so could Liv, I suppose, but again.
They've also teased, obviously, Bianca, but I feel like that's a long-term thing and that's going to happen at Mania.
Yeah, I agree.
And that should really happen at Mania, to be fair, because it's a Mania match. Bianca here.
It's been a long time in the making as well, since the days in NXT.
Does that mean Bianca wins the Rumble, though?
Possibly. I think she's done that already.
There's also going to be the chamber, so
I think they should do it through the chamber route and have like maybe Raquel win the Rumble and go for whoever's the other.
Raquel winning the Rumble would be interesting, to be fair. Okay, anyway, what else do we have to talk about?
Well, we've practically done the first 2 points, which is like, Roman crying and either being or not being the one to be Roman Reigns. But AEW Dynamite last night, boys, is a massive show. Of course, we had the all-important main event segment of the Elite and the Blackpool Combat Club revealing their 5th and final members, which started with one Don Callis, who's been a bit of a guy trying to tap up Chris Jericho recently. I'm playing off their history, which, by the way, there's a segment earlier in the show that was quite emotional, I thought, based on something from 1995.
He also did call Jericho a kid.
He did, and Jericho's like, I like the sound of kid, I really do. Yeah.
That was sarcasm, though.
Yeah. Because Jericho's an old man, so...
He wanted to punch him in the face right there.
Yeah, so then Don Callis is like, he's come out, obviously, he wants to reveal the 5th member, but before he can, one Kenneth Omega comes storming down to the ring and is like, I want to kick your ass, Don Callis, and then out of nowhere, Pac bams him in the back of the head with a chair. And
that was a brutal chair shot, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, Jesus, fucking hell, Kenny's got issues there. Be careful.
Yeah, calm down,
and then
Yeah.
the rest of the Blackpool Combat Club, they were all attacking him, and then when Kenny got himself a bit of space to breathe after something else happened.
Well, they asked if he had final words.
Yeah, and they said, look at the screen, and a video package of Kota Ibushi.
Finally.
Which means he's finally going to be making his All Elite Wrestling debut next week on Dynamite, the Blood and Guts match, and the Golden Elite is reunited. So make of all that. I can't wait for this. I really can't.
I think the Elite wins because they have Kota Ibushi, to be honest.
Yeah, so do I. Because
They're gonna, I
the
think.
moment has been a long time coming.
They didn't give it to us at Forbidden Door, so they better give us it. Well, they've given it to us now, so they better win.
Yeah, I humbly agree. But Kenny was like, and then obviously I think at the end of that segment, the Bucks obviously came out and helped Hangman, and they
super kick and a buckshot.
And they helped assure for the rest of the Blackpool Combat Club. And Kenny was like, "Gonna do all this stuff for passion, love, all that friendship bullshit that you normally hear from the babyface pro wrestlers associated with Kota Ibushi, because them two intertwined together as the Golden Lovers, and it's been called like one of wrestling's first homosexual storylines sort of thing. But again, it's very important that they do tell that sort of stories. But again, it doesn't really matter because next week it's going to be an absolute ass-kicking banger of a match.
A lot of guts, blood and guts.
For all the WWE fans out there, it's War Games.
It's basically War Games.
Yeah.
War Games!
It's War Games, but called Blood and Guts.
But no, it's gonna be a banger. And I'm kind of glad we don't have to predict who wins this because, yeah.
Thank God.
This could be very much like being a pay-per-view match, easy. But
Yeah. And next week also the finals of the Blind Eliminator Tag Tournament.
and
It's a big one.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, that team, man.
I love them.
Baby.
I love them so much.
Yes, we all love them, but we all know
That segment between MJF and Adam Cole was funny.
Like the video package before, way before the match earlier in the evening, where they're at a bar just drinking, and then 4 ladies walk by, and he's like,
MJF.
I'm no mathematician, but I see 2 for you and 2 for me. But then he's like, no. And Adam's like, no. I care about Britt. He's like, okay then, well, MJF goes, well, 4 more for daddy. And he goes back later. And he's had a very much job done in his lower area.
I was like, that's disgusting.
And then it's like, you can't talk about that in public. That's disgusting. And then they go and play AEW Fight Forever, and they talk.
Yeah,
about
you get
how,
forced to.
and they talk about how they plan to take each other out from the very beginning, but then they end up saying, "Oh, we like each other. Let's go win the tag titles, payback." Basically.
Yeah, here's the thing though. MJF said he was gonna do that, but he still is gonna do that.
He's always going to do that.
He probably
But
is.
can you imagine if
That's
it
how
is?
it ends. They're
Can
gonna
you
win
imagine?
they're gonna win the titles, and then MJF's gonna cost them the titles.
Can you imagine though that it might be Adam Cole who does it? Because that would be hilarious.
It might be Adam Cole MJF at Wembley, you know, at All In.
Yes, please.
That's where the haymaker might happen.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I do think they're gonna win the tag titles,
I do.
but one of them's gonna cost the other one, and I think it's probably gonna be MJF. But Adam Cole costing them would also be very interesting. But that would then probably make him that would obviously make him a bigger babyface. And people would want to win, and then when he loses, people would be after Tony Khan. So,
Very true.
yeah, another good point. Roderick Strong was not happy. Something's going on there between Adam Cole and Roderick Strong because Roderick Strong's warning him about MJF.
Yeah, but what's Roderick Strong gonna do?
Probably fight Adam Cole.
I mean, yeah, but he's in a neck brace.
Cody's in an arm brace. What's your point?
Cody's not in an arm brace no more.
He was still hitting Cody cutters.
Not on Women's Rock at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrestled with an arm brace. What are you on?
Because where he took it off, like, not too long after or something, I can't remember.
He wrestled with it on. He was hitting Cody cutters with a broken arm, Liam.
I don't remember. Yeah,
And a fucking torn pec. God damn it.
yeah,
No,
but
that was an
actually
actual
good.
injury.
That was an actual injury. But, you know, I don't know anger it led further when it comes to kayfabe, because you like to go, kayfabe, Liam, don't break kayfabe.
Yeah, don't play kayfabe, Liam, jeez.
See, I told you. Anyway, some other stuff from Dynamite last night. We had Ruby Soho defeat Sky Blue to advance to the women's bracket on the...
I don't like that, you know. I mean, storyline, I get it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think Sky Blue got the short end of the deal.
I mean, that's the first time I saw Sky Blue wrestle, and let's just say,
She's good.
Nice.
But she's also good, though.
She is good, yeah.
And then Sammy Guevara and the other guy, Daniel Garcia, beat Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy to go to the finals against MJF and Adam Cole.
Damn.
Yes, they did.
MJF
I thought that was very good.
Big Bill
Yeah,
with a power slam. Body slam? Power slam.
Oh, that whole build up for the body slam. That was so good. Like, he can't do it twice. First time he leaves the ring, Adam Cole's like, come back. Second time can't do it, and then he just gets the shit kicked out of him. And all of a sudden, he muscles him up like Hogan did Andre in the 1980s.
There's one important thing we're not talking about here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what
The
it is.
double clothesline.
Double clothesline, yeah. They said so in the promo.
They promised it's gonna happen.
They promised it's gonna happen. They said so.
They have to win the titles with that move.
Yeah, and I like the part where they went, because we're better than you, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, so the finals is next week, and then the title match is on July 29th on Collision in Connecticut.
Very good, very nice.
Yeah, Connecticut is WWE country.
It is indeed.
So you know why Tony made the final go there.
Prove a point, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, you didn't see anything in Adam Cole, Vince? Here you go. Oh yeah, Nick Wayne debuted. He lost, but he debuted.
I thought he was very good, actually.
He looked decent.
For someone who's 18 years old, he can go. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Is having him lose in the first match a good thing, though? I mean, probably is, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, he's only young, he's only just started, like, he's gonna probably eat some pins, and I think that'll be a storyline in itself at some point about him getting his first big win over somebody, whether that be against Swerve Strickland again, because they apparently have history from the independent scene in Seattle, Washington. But I thought the video package during the evening that promoted his debut, where it was like he used to have his own like wrestling ring in the garage in the backyard, and his dad used to train him, and eventually Darby Allin sort of did years later, and became his mentor. His father sadly passed away because apparently the day it happened when he was 9 years old, apparently heart issue, heart attack, passed away sadly, and his mother told him with tears in her eyes, and then he started to, his heart sank a lot and stuff, he welled up and teared up and stuff, but yeah, No, I think it just sees that, Nick Wayne there is a character behind there somewhere. Third generation wrestler.
Jay says the Harley Callahan rap was not great. Nothing about QTV's great. But if you ask Radio, he loves it. So
Yeah.
I chose to neglect that detail on Dynamite because I was just like, this is shit. What is she doing?
That was Radio's favorite segment.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course he loved it. Radio loved it.
I think we have to talk about what's his name? Logan Paul and Ricochet.
Social media megastar.
Yep, they
First
had a
of all,
little encounter on Monday.
this is not going to be good to say, but Logan Paul destroyed Ricochet on the mic because Ricochet has no charisma on the mic.
Yeah, I mean Logan does have charisma and Ricochet does.
He's upped his mic game, man. His promo work is getting better.
I like how he's constantly joking the whole time, and then the whole gist of his thing was like, the only thing you do, Ricochet, is make viral memes. Like you can't do anything besides that. And then after that, Ricochet was like, he did the whole Velveteen Dream spot again, where he front flipped over the top rope and landed on his
That was
feet.
cool.
That was cool. So basically,
That was good.
The match is happening
Or
at
TikTok.
It's going to be a good match at SummerSlam, man. May even be match of the night. They have the potential to do that because they're both very good in the ring.
It's gonna be a banger.
It's going to be quite a spot fest.
It's gonna be a banger.
Which way do they go with it though? Who wins that match?
I could see Logan Paul winning, but I don't know.
I
feel like Ricochet needs it.
Yeah, but Logan's lost his last 3 or 4
But
matches.
yeah. So I think Logan might take it, but Ricochet needs it.
Ricochet does need it. But as I said on last week's show, there's the slight anomaly where if a wrestler loses to a celebrity, they get pushed a bit more after the fact. So if Logan somehow wins,
I mean, look at Damian Priest with Bad Bunny.
Be in line for a good push.
That is
Yeah,
true.
exactly, that's what I
That
mean.
is true.
But again, whether that happens with Ricochet, I really don't know, because as we've said, like the one area he lacks in his overall presentation is his ability to cut a promo, because he literally just has no charisma.
Mm.
Like he has charisma when he doesn't talk. Like his body language game.
In the ring and stuff, man.
His body language game where he just
He's
stands
good in the ring,
well,
but not good at the mic,
Yeah.
basically.
his body language and in-ring skills, he's very charismatic in that sense. But when it comes to talking, he just sounds like he doesn't want. He just sounds like he's a bit nervous the whole time. Bit jittery.
Yeah. But then again, you also have to think, like, he hasn't had many opportunities to go out there and cut a promo, though, Like,
Yeah, but perhaps he can learn from Logan and be like, okay, maybe I need to do promos like that,
put him in a feud with John Cena. You'll be amazing on the mic in, like, 10 seconds.
Yeah, because Cena
He'll
does
get
that with
destroyed.
Whatever happened to that rumored Logan Cena match, anyway?
I think Cena's just
I don't
probably
know.
too busy for it to happen, really.
Also, like, personally, I think Cena is...
That's probably that's understandable. It could happen next year, though. Maybe.
I mean, it depends if. Go on.
Yeah, I just think Cena's above that, actually.
Yeah, I think Cena's probably
Mhm.
above
Mhm.
trying to help a celebrity.
He doesn't need to put Logan Paul over, though, really, does he? Because Logan Paul, he's fine.
Yeah. Logan Paul gets reactions based on who he is, wherever he goes.
Either way, Cena should probably beat Logan Paul, because it would just be funnier.
It would be funny, yeah.
It wouldn't be for me.
Yeah, no, I can't really see Cena accepting to put Logan Paul over because Logan doesn't work full time, so that's kind of like why he's been working with people like Austin Theory and Grayson Waller this year. And that, but personally, I don't think we'll see John Cena at SummerSlam.
I don't think we'll see him at SummerSlam now. I do think we'll see him. We'll probably see him at Mania, to be honest.
I mean, possibly Royal Rumble's coming up soon. Well,
Maybe.
So,
You said the name there. You mentioned the name. Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Since beating John Cena at WrestleMania, this guy
He's
has
done nothing.
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 That's the future of your company, and you have him beat John Cena, arguably the greatest of all time, at WrestleMania,
In a
and then
lackluster
do nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, but then also, you have him do nothing coming out of that.
Yeah, it's not exactly the smartest way
Yeah.
to look for a future top star, supposedly. Yeah.
Because, in my opinion, he is the future of the company, or one of them anyway.
I mean, yeah, in terms of
One of them.
ring skills and promos, he's
Makes
very good at
sense.
both. But at the same time, he always gets booked to win in the same fashion. Like, he never wins clean. Like, he always has to cheat. Well, I understand he's a heel and he does that, but sometimes you need to stick some clean wins in there to make him feel important.
Isn't that how Roman has won basically all his matches?
Yeah, but for him, there's a actual
I mean,
storyline behind it.
yeah.
Every single thing that happens, so it's fine.
Yeah, but if you're going off your logic, you have to put clean wins in there, then Roman has to win some clean then too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but my point is that Austin Theory has no stories at all. Like,
That
he's
is also fair.
He needs
He's
to
just
have some
jumping
stories.
from one thing to the next. That's all he's
I
doing.
mean-
He's cruising. He's just floating on the River Nile on a fucking wooden boat, doing nothing.
Was him beating Cena the right call?
Honestly, I mean, yes, from maybe that's why they wanted to put him in a feud with John Cena, but again, the one promo thing didn't really help. So maybe not.
Cena told him.
Yeah.
Cena told him no one would care.
And he was right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Personally, I feel like he should drop the United States title soon. Like, I think it's coming. I really do. And
Oh, no,
The
I
question
think-
is,
I
who's
think
he going to drop it to?
I do think Theory deserves the US title. You can't say he doesn't deserve the US title, but since being US champion, he hasn't done anything with it. Except for beat Cena.
Basically. And Edge.
He beat Edge.
yeah.
Yeah, he faced him at Raw at one point.
It was either on Raw or SmackDown or something.
I forgot Edge existed until last Friday.
Oh, yeah. Edge had a little. Speaking of the
Against
future,
Waller.
Edge,
Yeah.
awesome.
Man just beat Grayson Waller, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
On
I
a
thought it
SmackDown debut, too.
It was a good match, I thought. You know, Grayson got his bits in. And the roll through stunner attempted into the spear counter was pretty good, I thought. That was an actual very good spot.
That was a
Fresh
good counter.
But then Edge did put him over on the mic after saying, "Hey Waller, you swam." And left. So
Yeah, but Waller pinning Edge would have been a little bit more better than just Edge saying 2 words to him.
yeah, I agree. I personally feel like they could have had like Grayson maybe cheat to win.
Could have even had like a double count or something, have a rematch.
Yeah, at SummerSlam. That'd be,
Build a story or something. Have Waller beat Edge at SummerSlam, yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. Man.
My question now, though, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, tag champs. We all love them. Kevin's a weirdo, but
Yeah.
you know, he's our weirdo.
He's been having
A lot of
Anger-
anger
issues
anger
lately.
issues.
You know?
Anger issues. Anger
Here's the
issues.
thing.
Pretty much.
Rhea Ripley went up to them on Monday and said any version of the Judgment Day could take those titles away from them. Are they hinting at a possible intergender match?
Maybe.
That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
and
not gonna
Dominic.
lie.
Rhea Ripley and Dominic versus
Really?
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
Rhea 3 belts coming right up.
Yeah?
Rhea
Ripley-
3 belts.
Oh my god, you know what's funny? You know what'd
If
be
Roman
funny?
4 belts is not a thing, then we get Rhea 3 belts.
If Rhea and Dominic won the tag titles Damien has the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Finn has nothing.
Yeah. That is
True.
quite sad, really. But again, I feel like, as I said last week, they're really using the Money in the Bank briefcase as a way to.
I think Finn wins at
Drive away
SummerSlam,
from
you know.
communication.
I think Finn faces Seth at SummerSlam, and I think he has the possibility of winning there, you know.
Yeah.
Then again, we
And
said
then
the Money in the
Damien-
Bank.
And then Damien might betray him.
Yeah, because they're all fine right now, aren't they? They're fine.
They're apparently back on the same page.
For
Yeah.
now.
Until
Okay.
inevitably they won't be.
Where's Randy Orton? I'm still waiting.
Yeah, where is Randy?
I'm actually
Everybody's
still
talking Randy
getting.
Orton.
Yeah, we haven't
He
seen it.
could return at SummerSlam, you never know.
He could.
Has anybody
could.
put any missing people posters up yet for Randy Orton?
Yeah, if you manage to find Randy Orton, we will give you a cookie.
I feel like that's a fair deal.
Not just any cookie.
Or a drag sausage
A
roll.
special
Other
one.
than that, that's worth
If you're in the
finding.
if you're in the UK and you want to find Randy Orton, yeah, we'll give it.
That's worth finding him for.
Yes, absolutely.
I do. Trey, I think Finn definitely should have another rematch against Seth for the title because the story's there.
I think they're already looking to do that again.
That's what the SummerSlam match is going to be.
They're gonna have a rematch. at SummerSlam.
I mean, you guys can say Seth needs an opponent, but you know you clearly don't understand storylines, then, do you?
Yeah.
That's like saying, here's the thing, that match happening at SummerSlam makes sense. Cody Brock Lesnar happening at SummerSlam makes no sense. That's the
They're
difference.
just doing a third match because they're gonna do a trilogy, basically.
Can I ask why that doesn't make sense for you though? Because in my mind, being scores a 1-1, trilogy settles it.
Well, I mean, the whole feud doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the whole feud doesn't make sense.
Brock attacked Cody for no reason. That's basically the story.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar, if he ever explains it, like, I attacked you because I can. Lol.
Yeah.
I'm Brock Lesnar. I do what I want when I want.
I attack you because I can do whatever I want. I'm Brock Lesnar.
Daddy Vince is not going to stop me.
He said I could beat you up, and I agreed.
Yeah,
Beat him up,
Cody.
beat him up,
Yeah,
break his neck,
okay.
break his neck.
Cody and Brock having the third match makes sense, yes, but the feud, the first match made no sense.
Yeah, I agree.
And here's the thing: if Cody doesn't go after Roman, then does he just beat Seth for the title?
Possibly, you know.
Because this is the thing with Cody now, that he's directionless. There's no direction whatsoever in his character right now.
And I'm sure he knows that as well.
I don't know.
I think he knows. Like, cause
Like after Lesnar, he'll probably go for Reigns or Rollins, yeah, but what's he gonna? What difference is it gonna make? He's probably gonna if he wins the World Heavyweight title, he's gonna lose it at Mania to Gunther.
Mhm.
And if he doesn't win it, then he's gonna lose to Roman at Mania. So either way, he's gonna lose at Mania.
Yeah, I guess.
So you know, it's interesting, man. Wrestling's weird.
But it is also amazing. Remember that.
It is, yeah. We do watch it, to be fair.
Yes, I mean the whole title of this podcast, wrestling, is amazing. It's the sort of fun about it. So.
What was I gonna say? Did anything else happen in the last week?
Yeah, is there any like big news points or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
I'm gonna check WWE's like YouTube channel just to see if we forgot something.
Okay, well,
follow things up there.
let's just try and fill in the gaps for now, I suppose.
Tommaso Ciampa lost to The Miz because Bronson Reed is now with The Miz again.
Yeah, but the whole thing about Bronson Reed these days, his character is I'm a gun for hire, pay me money, and I beat people up for you.
Yeah, but why The Miz? Didn't he turn on The Miz?
He did turn on the Miz. Yeah, it was like.
I mean, this is clearly leading up to DIY, right?
It has to lead to DIY. There's
Eventually.
no other ways about it.
But Johnny's still injured, and he's not going to be cleared for SummerSlam, is what the rumors are. So.
Okay. I thought I saw something different where apparently he was supposed to be cleared very soon and will return.
Oh, maybe he is then, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre won their first match as a tag team.
yes, they did. I should imagine they went out wherever they were this past Monday and Raw and had a little more pints and more pints.
And the team was probably keeping a very close eye on that. And was very jealous.
Yeah, but somehow he's actually doing a sting and he's just up in the rafters looking at all of this. And it's just like,
he's just preparing an RKO ahead, man.
He's like, when I get cleared, everybody is going to die.
He's like, Drew, if you beat Gunther for the title, watch out.
Yeah, watch out, brother. I'm gonna kill you and bury you twice.
And then Seth Rollins came out on Raw eating buffalo wings.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. He was talking, with his mouth full every chance.
See what he did there?
Yeah, everyone was like, it was just Dominic Mysterio, right, trying to say, I'm gonna beat you, and he's like, you're gonna beat Seth Rollins? And it just sounded like that with his food in his mouth.
And then
you're gonna beat Seth Rollins?
Zoe Stark beat Becky Lynch.
That was a huge win. I mean,
Massive win.
She cheated to win, but again, that just furthers the storyline between them three, Becky, Trish, Zoe.
That feud needs to end at SummerSlam too, though.
I agree, it'll get very boring if they
It's gonna end at SummerSlam.
It'll get very boring if they keep doing it. But at the same time, I feel like after the fact, Trish is going to disappear, which means Zoe might be left alone for a little while.
I want to credit Charlotte Flair for something real quick. On SmackDown, she ran down that ramp in high heels and then kicked Io Sky in the face.
Impressive.
In high heels. She ran in high heels without falling.
That is impressive. I've seen many occasions where women have tried to run in high heels before over, so
yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if anything else happened. I mean, Baron Corbin went into the woods and someone with a hood was waiting for him. Who's in the hood?
JBL. I'm joking.
Please no.
Imagine if it's JBL again and he just returned to doing that. That'd be fucking hilarious.
God.
It was me. It was me.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
You'd be like, oh, really mad now.
Yeah, Vince McMahon starts to manage Baron Corbin. Yeah, that'd be a good
So, Dominic Mysterio wants to face Wesley for the title.
Did that happen?
North
Did that happen
American
this past
title,
Tuesday on NXT?
It said one day ago, Dominic Mysterio wants an opportunity at Wesley's title.
So that could possibly mean we see Dominic show up on NXT next week.
Well, he's already been there, hasn't he, with the Judgment Day, because they were all there.
Yeah, they're all there.
Yeah.
Because, they decided to pin Carmelo, didn't they? Oh, was that last week, actually?
I actually can't remember, to be honest, because I don't watch NXT. But I did sometimes watch when the main roster people show up. So,
yeah. I don't think anything else has happened, to be honest with you. AEW's been quiet. WWE, we've been over everything. I think.
I mean, I feel like since
That's pretty much it.
AEW's television is kind of starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah. They're doing good, to be fair.
Ever since Forbidden Door, they've started to up the levels a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Collision's viewership is at one point where they're kind of floundering because apparently that keeps going down, but I suppose it might have gone back up with Punk.
But here's the thing, Collision is the best wrestling show weekly, to be honest with you, wrestling-wise.
In terms of
it's
ring
best.
product,
Yeah, in the ring product. Storyline, Smackdown.
Vega, what are you doing?
There you go, shut up.
No Spanish music, we don't want to copyright.
But no, I don't think anything else has happened, does there, to be honest with you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, should we wrap it up then?
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Gate.
Shut up, Vega.
Boom. No.
Vega, I will hurt you. Okay.
Is that a threat?
No,
sounds
that's
like a promise.
that's a promise.
Sounds like a promise.
Okay.
Anyway, this episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast was brought to you guys by SeatGeek. As I said in the intro, SeatGeek is the best place for you guys to go and get your tickets for sporting events, concerts, football matches, wrestling shows, whatever you guys desire. SeatGeek is the best place for you to get the tickets for whatever you guys are looking for. They are cheap, they are good, and you know, they are actually decent, you know, for whatever seats you want. You can get them, like Raw, Smackdown, whatever you want. So yeah, head over to SeatGeek right now and buy tickets for whatever event is on there, because I guarantee you there's some bangers on there. And also tpublic.com, go check that out, because guys, do you know we have shirts?
What?
You got merch.
We have
Check it out.
merch. But here's the cool part about TeePublic. We have shirts, but you can also have hoodies, mugs, phone cases, anything. You can have anything, basically. So go over to tpublic.com right now, check out the Wrestle Arc merch store, and yeah, we've got all the shirts on there. We've all got one. Some of us got two, and yeah, I like Vega's always hack the wheel one, because that's just a fact. He'll deny it though.
No,
But
It's always a fact.
but yeah, head over to tpublic.com
no, it's not.
right now and get your merch today. Also, go watch the video that is going up in about half an hour,
Yeah.
which involved Radio, Noble, and Ross, because they did a video for this week. It's a very interesting one. It's called Yay or Nay. That's all I'm telling you. It's all we're telling you. It's called Yay or Nay. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what it's about, but it's called Yay or Nay. And yeah, just go watch it. It's up in half an hour. Go watch the gaming video that went up with those three yesterday.
And it's hilarious too.
Go watch my
check
short
it out.
earlier about Kota Ibushi and Pac. And yeah, we're on the road to 200 subscribers, so get us there, please. Thank you. And
We're getting there,
87
so
right now.
please subscribe.
yeah, we need. We're so close to 200, man. It's kind of nuts. It's crazy. We're gonna try and push the content out. I feel like we'd get more subscribers if we did more watch-alongs, but you know, someone isn't here. No, not mentioning names, but it's him. Either way, but yeah, subscribe so we can get to 200 subscribers, and then we'll go from there. Next week, who knows who's here? I mean, we know, but you don't.
Yeah,
Don't
we know.
say it.
We know.
We know, but you don't know. So you have to find out next week who's here. Just watch us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wait and see, you know.
And also comment down below. First of all, Peyton's a weirdo, and second of all, comment what your favorite chocolate bar is down below. Now, guys, you need to tell me your favorite chocolate bar right now before we leave.
I like a double decker.
The fuck is that?
I don't like the chocolate, but the buses are cool. Vega?
White chocolate.
Cookies and cream Hershey bar.
Okay. I just like
Yes,
a Twix.
pretty much.
Twix. Anyway,
I like any
I
chocolate, to be
also-
honest.
Twix
I
is
also
good.
like Twix. I'm just a fan of chocolate.
Twix is good.
yeah, chocolate is amazing. But yeah, from
Yeah.
Vega, Peyton, Liam,
Hi.
me. Bye.
Bye. Bye.